very beautiful melody. The hours flew by when you were having fun. Everyone, can I have your attention please? Now regarding the Bay Area music competition, I'm pleased to announce that Keisuke's piece was selected for consideration in the final round. Well, that's incredible. Your piece was really good, Keisuke-senpai, so I think you'll win. Thanks, but it wasn't me, it was my violin. I used my dad's Stradivarius. I was probably just the only contestant to play one, that's all. Keisuke seems embarrassed. Great job! Thanks, Arnold-kun. Keisuke seems happy, but I've only been playing the violin for about 2 years, so I must have just gotten lucky. You should have confidence in yourself, Keisuke-senpai. You've been practicing really hard. That's right, you're always the first one here and the last one to leave. Thanks guys, but I'm your senpai. I should be encouraging all you, not the other way around. Ah, sorry Arnold-kun, I'm not making much of an impression as the club leader, am I? I'm not much of a musician, but I'd be happy to collaborate with you on a project sometime. Keisuke seems to be feeling a sense of solidarity with you. Your relationship is solid that way. Well, I guess I should keep playing the violin for as long as I can. Oh, look at the time. Let's go home, everyone. After saying goodbye to the club members, you decide to go back to the group. How should I explain this? Keisuke is talking to himself. What's going on? A male club member suddenly collapsed. Huh? I feel kinda weak. Just take it easy, you're pale, your blood pressure's low and you're having difficulty breathing. Now tell me, have you been feeling weak and tired lately? When's the last time you ate something? Well, I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so... Keisuke is inquiring about the male club member's health. I see. Well, it looks like you're suffering from iron deficiency anemia. Simply put, you're not getting enough iron. I recommend you add iron-rich foods such as liver, whole grains, and green leafy vegetables to your diet. Good work, Doc Jr. Don't call me that. Being the son of a doctor doesn't have anything to do with it. It's all just common sense. Keisuke seems a little grumpy. Why don't you guys head on? I'll take him to the nurse's office. After saying goodbye to Keisuke, you decide to go back to the dorm. Meanwhile,
Hi, how are you today? Just one?
the customer that came in sat next to a certain young man.
I'll have what he's having.
Huh? Coming right up. One house special!
How can you eat the same thing all the time without getting sick of it?
Shut up. You always eat that protein shit.
Here you go, one house special. Be careful, it's hot.
Yow! He wasn't kidding. You still haven't made up your mind?
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members. Things have changed quite a bit since you left. We're more aggressive now.
I'm not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
Shinji!
I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back.
You have to let the past go. What's done is done. It's time you moved on.
You should talk.
What?
Face it, you're no different than me.
Hey, Shinji!
Welcome back.
We have 2 weeks until the moon is full again. Try to increase your strength as much as possible before then. 2 weeks, huh? I wonder what it'll look like this time. I have to admit, the suspense is killing me. You're starting to sound like Akihiko. Just remember, this is not a joke. That reminds me, why is he not back yet? He's probably eating or something.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt.
Yo, hey, is it just me, or has Yucatan been acting weird lately? Really? Dude, where have you been? We live in the same building. She's been thinking way too hard about Tartarus and stuff. I mean, who cares, right? Hey Arnold, how are you doing? Are you free after school today? I'm available. Great, let's go somewhere together. I'll see you after school. Oops, got it wrong. It's time for class, see ya. Looks like Yuka has nothing to do after school today. Oh, what a coincidence. Are you coming to club today? I haven't decided yet. Alonia Mall. Hey, wait up! I'm not as tall as you, so I can't walk as fast. Hold her hand. Hey, well, Yuka seems surprised. It's not that I mind, it's just I didn't think we were going out yet. Yuka seems really happy. So, you see... Oh, hey! An elementary school boy plowed into Yuka. Do you know him? Yep, he lives across the street from me. Yuka seems to be having fun. It's your fault. You weren't paying attention, Miss Nishiwaki. Several elementary schoolers have started gathering. How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Big Sis. Sigh, I give up. This is no place to be playing tag. It was okay this time, since it was me, but what if you had bumped into a stranger? Go play at the playground. We can't play there. There are 6th graders playing soccer. They said they'll move if we beat them in a race, but we're only 4th graders. We can't win. So we have to play tag here instead, Miss Nishiwaki. I'll let the miss slide this time, but only because I feel sorry for you. Alright, come with me. Yagukan High School practice field. You guys aren't supposed to be here, but today we'll make an exception. This field is so big. High school is so cool. If you see any strangers, run away. And boys, make sure you protect the girls. Promise? We promise. Practice until the big hand is on the 12, and don't touch anything around here. I'm gonna have a look around. Let's run. The kids started running. Wait, come here for a second. Pump your arms more. And don't lift your legs so high, or you might pull a muscle. Yuko is teaching the kids how to run faster. Give it a try. Believe in yourself. Whoa, check this out. Wow, that was fast. Big Sis, become our coach. I want to win races. The kids look at Yuko with hope in their eyes. I am a sucker when kids look at me this way, but I've never been a coach before. Arnold, what do you think I should do? Go for it. You think so? Yuko seems to be contemplating the idea. Please, please. What am I waiting for? I'll do it. I'll be your coach. But I'm not gonna go easy on you guys, and no one's allowed to quit either. Got it? Got it, coach. Is that your boyfriend, coach? Is he gonna teach us too? What? Don't worry about that. Alright, I'm not gonna go easy on you. Everyone, line up. Yuko began passionately instructing each child. Think positive. If you think you're gonna lose, you will. Don't be afraid of them just because they're 6th graders. Whatever you say. You watch Yuko as she coached the kids. The kids went home. Once they called me coach, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep you so long, but is there any chance you'd be willing to help me train? I only know a little bit about racing, and besides, you're pretty athletic. I'd be really grateful. Well, will you help me? Please, I'd be lonely coaching them all by myself. The sense that Yuko really trusts you. Your relationship is strong enough. It seems Yuko thinks of you as a trustworthy guy. The relationship is becoming more intimate. I'm sorry about last time too. I keep dragging you into these things, but I'll make up for it one of these days. You left school with Yuko.
Hi, how was your day? I've never felt like so mental level.
Please sit down so we can begin today's lecture. Ada Ada Io Ada Dia. Mrs. Tarashi was supposed to teach today, but she's had an emergency. I'll be your instructor instead. Today we'll learn about natural magic. It's similar to paganism, which we discussed before. Natural magic is obviously enough magic that draws its power from nature. The most popular form is probably herbalism. Calendar-based spells are also a form of natural magic, since they involve the seasons. Some of you may be familiar with dowsing, which uses a pendulum or cane to fight things underwater. This too is a form of natural magic. It was first used to detect sources of water. That should be enough examples, I think. Let's move on to the basic mindset of natural magic. You must first recognize yourself as part of nature and accept its power. In other words, think of human existence as a microcosm of a vast cosmology. This mindset is based on the idea of the four classical elements. Ancient magicians thought that different objects which shared a common element would react to one another. They did experiment after experiment, trying to prove their hypothesis about nature. Are you all listening? I certainly hope so. I'll give you a little test to make sure. You'll receive an ill omen if you get it wrong. Who should I pick? Alright, Arnold, I asked thee, which form of natural magic was used to look for water sources? Dowsing. Excellent work. Your answer rings true. No news is good news. But put back to the main subject. Prayer is a part of natural magic. A characteristic of the prayers in natural magic is that many of them praise the earth goddess. This ties into the concept of natural magic as a way of invoking nature's blessing. As time passes, natural magic developed into natural science. But in the transition to natural science, a key element was lost. That's the problem of time. Natural magic forbade the use of performing spells that went against the normal flow of time. Its practitioners believed that magic should not defy nature, and to this day take care to follow natural laws. You gave the correct answer. Your charm has increased.
I've never felt like so mental level. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just with me.
Where have you been?
I've never felt like
Your cell phone rang. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that another human has strayed into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. Please don't delay in carrying out your rescue. Goodbye now. Help! Kijiro Tsutsumi, 31, male, office worker. Last seen in the hotel district late on the night of 6:25. Help! Yoshimi Mijama, 24, female, part-time worker. Disappeared on 6:25 during break from her job at the pub. There are missing people who haven't been rescued yet. I sense someone. There seems to be someone inside Tartarus between floors 48 and 52. Now they seem to be present on another floor, on other floors as well. It would be best for you to search the tower for them and find them as soon as you can. How may I help you?
I've never felt like submitting level. Never felt like thinking this will last forever. When stars smile and move, don't know how can they rise. Just feeling too fast, but last too. Letting my heart lose reaching stars. If you hold me tight, feeling how this will goes. When stars so I've never felt like submitting level. I've never felt like submitting level. I've never felt like thinking.
Where have you been?
I'm gonna go out for a bit. See you later. Akihiko left. Hello, good morning. How you doing, buddy? I'm quite okay. Drinking some coffee, trying to wake up here.
All right.
Yeah, they tend to do that. If they ain't sleeping, you ain't sleeping.
There are two of them. Attack!
Last one. Don't let your guard down. Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Yeah, I got into these games. I played Persona 5 on the PlayStation 4 and kind of loved the game. Very different from like everything else, basically. So when the third and fourth games came out now on Game Pass, I just had to play them. So, but I had some issues. I usually stream from the Xbox, but for some reason I can't. The Xbox companion like lags when I stream the Persona games, but it doesn't do that for anything else. So I had to install them on the PC, and yeah, but now it's working fine. So. That's like the version that came out before Portable, or what was it? I read something about that. There's so many different versions of all the Persona games.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful. Good luck, everyone.
On to the next. Last one. The shadows are getting stronger as well.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
First.
Last one. Don't let your guard down. Who's the man?
There are 3 enemies.
Awesome!
Wow, you're all so powerful.
Who's the man? Last one.
Good luck, everyone.
This appears to be just the beginning.
There are two strong enemies. Attack! Just one more. Wow, you're all so powerful.
Who's the man?
That's cool.
There's someone on this floor. Find them, please. There are three of them. Strike first.
Last one.
Wow, you're all so powerful.
Yeah, it's the torturous part that is feels a bit weird for me after playing only Persona 5, since like this is more like the subway Memento in Persona 5. So like the main part of this is like the Memento versus like the castles. So it's a bit weird, but yeah, it's cool so far.
There are two of them.
Come on, finish it off.
There's someone on this floor. Find them, please. There are two of them. Attack!
You got it. Who's the man?
There are three enemies. Be careful.
No, I don't think I said anything. It's alright.
I'll be cheering
Yeah, I've put like the least amount of ads I can. But, yeah.
Mitsuru Senpai is dizzy. I'll be cheering you on from here. Someone help
disgraceful.
Mitsuru Senpai!
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Good luck, everyone!
You overhear a conversation. Hey, did you hear about all those people who were found unconscious recently? I guess they were all in pairs. What, like they were attempting a double suicide? I don't know, but if I could pass out with someone I like, I wouldn't mind being unconscious. I would mind. The first bell is rung.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this way.
Where have you been?
Academics takes a fuck of a lot of work in this compared to Persona 5. Like all the stats leveled pretty much equally in Persona 5. Here it seems like academics needs like 5 times as much work on.
I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just with me. I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just with me.
Morning. You know, in about a week there will be another mission. Yeah, I know. I wonder what it'll be like this time. I guess we'll keep fighting until we defeat all 8 that are left. But what are we gonna do after that? I've been thinking about this for a while. I wonder if Mitsuru Senpai is hiding something from us. The stories in them aren't connected at all, right? There's like no characters from this in P5 at least, so I guess you could play them in any order, I guess. Everyone understand the Lorentz force and the left-hand rule, then I'm erasing the board. Oh, I've already erased it now, but it might be on the exam we're having in 2 weeks. Got it, good. We're moving on to inertial force. Let's do an experiment. Nah, let's not. We'll work on the problems in the book instead. Open up to page 8. The first problem, that's just an application. We're skipping it. After that, you look sleepy, Junpei. Let's see if you can answer this. When you drain the water in the tub, it swirls down the drain. Which way does the swirl go in the northern hemisphere? Hemisphere. Can't even talk. What? How would I know? Who pays attention to something like that? Hey Arnold, do you know? It can go either way. Right, the Coriolis effect doesn't apply on a small scale, like water swirling down the drain. Otherwise, the rule is clockwise in the north, counterclockwise in the south. But remember, it has to be on a large scale, like shooting a missile. Next. Dude, that's it? I got the question right? Don't I deserve some credit here? Yeah, you deserve some credit for not knowing the answer. Arnold told Junpei the answer. He's really smart. You became slightly more popular. Your sharpness increased.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just with me.
Ah, okay. But isn't P3P basically the same game as P3 FES? Since it came out later, I'm thinking. I know there are some difference, like you can order the whole squad around in combat, and you couldn't do that in the original or something, which makes like the combat super easy compared to what it was originally.
Sorry to bother you, Fuka.
It's okay. What's on your mind?
Well, I was hoping you could do me a favor with your skill. I was doing some research on our school, and I came across something strange. 10 years ago, a lot of students missed school for some reason. They were reported as absent, but I found some records that suggest it was something serious. Do you know anything about it, Fuka?
Me? Not really.
I know it was a long time ago, but doesn't it seem suspicious to you? From what I've heard, this isn't the first time shadows have appeared.
Wait, are you saying?
I don't know, but I wonder. And I'm not trying to make trouble, but Mitsuru-senpai acts kind of weird whenever someone asks questions about Tartarus.
Does she?
I just want to know what happened back then. If it doesn't have anything to do with the shadows, then fine.
I understand. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Welcome back.
Oh really? I thought like they would obviously use the latest version of the games, because since they did like golden versus the normal ones, they haven't been trying to sell like DLCs for the games or anything when they ported them over to Xbox. That's a bit weird. I guess there's some sort of rights to the FES or something that belongs to someone else or whatever. It's like bound up into a certain system, because they're like PlayStation exclusive, all of them from the get-go, right? Pretty sure.
I've never felt like so miserable.
Oh yeah, of course, because there's like, it's like cartridges or something for the handheld, I guess. So yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that's a bit weird that they didn't choose to use like P3 FES then versus PSP or P3P. PlayStation must have like a hard deal on that then, so they can't put it on other places. I really dislike fucking exclusives.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like this will last forever.
Yeah, exactly, like an expansion. It's the same with Golden, right?
You gotta tell now you come all over me. When stars smile and move, wonder how look in your eyes. Just dial in your number.
Oh, hey!
That extra semester took me by surprise when I played the P5 Royal. Since you had to you had to do certain stuff to actually unlock it. I almost missed that shit the first time I did it. I was like one rank off with one of the dudes when I learned about that.
You gotta tell now you come all over me. When stars smile and move, wonder how look in your eyes. Just dial in your number. Feeling too blessed that last.
Your room. You sense someone's presence.
Hi. Can you guess what I'm going to tell you?
I think so.
You're used to it by now, huh? The next full moon will be in 1 week. Are you prepared? Be careful, okay?
Oh yeah, they're getting on the bandwagon of remakes and remasters, I guess.
I'll come again.
Good morning. The full moon is almost upon us. Are you prepared? Of course. Good, I'm counting on you. According to the cycle, it should appear on July 7th at midnight, 6 days from now. And remember, incidents increase when the full moon is near, so remain alert at all times.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever.
Where have you been?
Did you hear? The next operation will be on July 7th. That means it's going to be a Star Festival special about.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this.
Welcome back.
You overhear a conversation. Hey, listen to this. Last time I was out with my boyfriend. He was heading to Shirakawa Boulevard. Whoa, Shirakawa Boulevard. Ooh, I knew what was on his mind. We just started dating, but I'm already kind of disgusted. He's got such a dirty mouth. Maybe I should dump him. I don't want to be the subject of one of those rumors that goes, a couple was found unconscious. Haha, that'd be great. Yeah, I have no idea about voice actors. As you should all know, there are many theories about the author Murasaki Shikibu, that Genji Monogatari had a different author, that Murasaki Shikibu was a shared pen name. Some have even suggested that Murasaki Shikibu was an alien from outer space, an intriguing theory. You've probably seen her portrait, it's printed on the 2000 yen bill. But there's one thing you might not know about Murasaki Shikibu, and that's the way in which her achievements is recognized worldwide. Does anyone know? Junpei? Huh? Me? How am I supposed to know about someone who lived that long ago? What do you say, Arnold? The Global Heritage Pavilion. Correct, too easy was it? Ooh, you saved me. Thanks, Arnold. Don't think I know who that is.
I've never felt like so miserable. Never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just with me.
Welcome back.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just
Morning, you know, soon will be a full moon. Are you nervous? Nah. Seriously, how can you be so calm, Arnold Jun? I guess we have to do this, no matter what. Okay. Then my kid probably knows who it is, but I have no idea. I don't play those games. This is pretty much the only, like, real Japanese game I play. So...
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever.
Hi, how was your day?
You probably already know this, but the next full moon will be Tuesday of next week. I'm sure some kind of shadow will show up. Please be ready.
I've never felt like so
Your phone is ringing. Hi, it's Yuka. Can you talk right now? Yeah. Are you free today? Let's do something together. Since you have the strength persona Rakshasa, you might be able to become even closer. Accept the offer. Alright, I'll see you later then. Yuko seems excited. Wakatsu Restaurant. I'm sorry about pushing you into being a coach. Yuko seems genuinely sorry. Today is my treat. Eat as much as you want. Yuko seems lost in thought. You know, I've been thinking. I may have been a little hasty, agreeing to coach those kids. What do you think? Am I ready? You're very responsible. That makes me feel a lot better. I'm gonna read up on racing and help those kids win. Yuko seems happy. Today you two became a lot closer. You recall that you have something you can give as a present. Google-eyed idol didn't the blue chick need it, we want that. Is this for me? Wow, it's so nice, thanks. Yuko seems like your present. It's getting late, decide to go back to the door.
Hi, how was your day?
Yo, what's up? Tomorrow's the big day. Yeah. Dude, I'm totally stoked. Like, right before a tournament or something, you know? Now I know how Akihiko Senpai feels before he gets in the ring.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking. I've never felt like so miserable.
Good morning, Arnold-kun. How are you feeling today? Better than ever. Wow, you're amazing. We're going to have a quick meeting tonight about the operation. So please return to the dorm immediately after school. There will be a full moon tonight. A powerful shadow may appear. You should return to the dorm and prepare yourself. The dormitory command room. Fuka has summoned Lucia, her persona, and is scanning the area.
Any luck, Fuka?
Just a moment. I found it. I sense a strong presence.
Hey, we were right.
Or so it would seem.
It's located in Iwatodai, inside a building on Shirakawa Boulevard.
Shirakawa Boulevard. They've been finding the lost in pairs lately. Now I understand why.
In pairs? Huh. Oh, I get it.
Fuka dismissed Lucia.
Why? What's on Shirakawa Boulevard? I'm not familiar with that area.
I've heard about it, but
That's where all those hotels are. That explains a lot. You've heard about them, right, Fuka? Where people go to, you know.
oh. Ugh, you have the dirtiest mind.
Nonsense. They're no different than ordinary hotels. The rooms are a bit fancier, that's all.
Oh man, that's it?
I don't know about this. Maybe I shouldn't go.
You're just like a little kid, Yucatan.
Whatever. Fine, let's go. But this time, I want a piece of the action.
You do?
So, who's gonna take the lead?
Grillquist.
I don't see any reason to change leaders now. And Yamagishi, I want you to handle support during the operation.
I'll do my best.
Alright, then I'll let you decide on the rest of the team. Let's do this.
Are you ready? I'm all right. I'll prepare to back you up. Go and get ready. I sense a powerful shadow on the 3rd floor. Please head there immediately.
If you get into trouble, run! That was easy. Watch out! There are 4 enemies. If you get into trouble, run!
Hotel Champs de Fleurs, furthest room.
This thing's the boss? Huh. It's more normal looking than I expected.
Get ready, everyone. It's coming! careful. The enemy is a Hierophant.
Well, at least the chick in the background doesn't have BJ on her tits like the first boss.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
I summon thee!
Electricity doesn't work on it. Please hit!
Obey my command!
Mitsuru Senpai has been shot! Please hit! Yukari-chan is dizzy. Hang in there.
Don't overdo it.
That skill seems to scare its enemy. Why, you little...
Hang in there!
Getting weak. Just a little more. Use Patra or Mei Patra on Akihiko-senpai.
Hang in there!
Good job. You succeeded once again. I'll be waiting outside for you. Huh? I still sense a shadow in that room. It's not the same one you defeated. But where is it hiding? Is it just me, or is there something strange about that mirror? This place is... it looks like a hotel room. Your head feels foggy. You don't remember why you're here. What was I... It feels like you had something important to do. You hear the shower running in the bathroom. Embrace your desire. A strange voice rings inside your head. I'm the voice of your inner self. Enjoy the moment. That which cannot be felt is merely a dream. The present is all we have. The present is all we have. That's not true. The future is but a fantasy, memory of fabrication. Let your desire free you from your shackles. Such is my wish. I can't give in. Pleasure is what you truly want. You stand before the doorway to bliss. You cannot deny your instinct. Embrace your desire. Now's not the time. Your mind is getting clearer. You have regained control of your thoughts. The shower in the bathroom has been turned off. Someone is coming out.
What was I...
Oh, I can finally reach you. Can you two hear me? I'm sorry I couldn't contact you sooner. The shadow was interfering with your thoughts, and you all got separated. The enemy is still in the same room. Please regroup and hurry there. Did you hear that, Yukari?
Sorry. Yeah, I heard you.
Did something happen?
No, nothing. Come on, let's go. If you tell anyone, I won't ever speak to you again.
Hey, you're the one who slapped me, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I never expected there to be another shadow. Its power is blanketing the whole building. I'm pretty sure it's in that one room you were in before. But it somehow sealed the door, so I don't think you'll be able to get in. I'll try to find out if there's a way to break the seal. Please join the others, they're on the floor above you. So you guys were on the first floor, huh? I'm surprised there was another shadow. Anyway, are you alright? We're fine. Yeah, nothing weird happened to us or anything. I got it, it's the mirrors. They're giving off the same energy as the shadow. Maybe the seal will vanish if you break the mirrors. I remember this one mirror we saw on the third floor was different from the others. When I stood in front of it, I felt kinda strange.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
Last one. Don't let your guard
If you
down.
get into trouble, run!
There's a powerful seal on that door. You'll have to break the seal in order to fight the shadow. You better hurry, because we'll be in big trouble if the Dark Hour ends before you defeat it. Break the mirror. Your mind feels fuzzy. Arnold Coon, wake up. Are you okay? I don't think randomly breaking mirrors is the right approach, but some of them are definitely giving off the same energy as the shadow. I'll try to narrow it down, but hopefully you'll notice something too. Please be careful if you're going to break any more mirrors. You weakened the seal, but there seems to be another mirror on the floor below you. Please find it.
There's one enemy. That was it.
Broken the seal on the door. You should be able to fight the shadow now.
There's one enemy. Good luck, everyone!
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
There's one enemy. Wow! You're all so powerful!
The enemy's down. Let's finish. You'll fall by my hand.
So this is the punk. I'll teach you not to mess with a girl's heart.
We can defeat it this time. Hang in there, everyone. It's the source of the mob. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Obey my command.
It's strong against darkness.
Good enough! I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
The enemy can use charm attacks. Please keep an eye on each other. Akihiko-senpai isn't thinking straight.
Hang in there!
How disgraceful.
If you get into trouble, run! Hit! That enemy seems to be getting weaker.
This is... I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
Hotel Champs de Fleur entrance.
I'm glad you're all safe.
Thanks for your help. The enemy was sly, but you did well.
I did what I could.
And you too, for withstanding the enemy's mental assault.
You managed to survive yet another difficult battle. You feel your trust for each other has strengthened.
All right, let's call it a night.
Oh, Yukari! About that thing you mentioned the other day?
You found out something? Yeah. Cool. Tell me later. All right, we should head back too. Come on, Junpei, what are you doing?
So, you're the hero again, huh?
Junpei sounds irked. It was just luck.
Yeah, right. You know it's not.
Hey, why do you have to be like that? Don't tell me you're jealous.
Shut up!
Junpei trotted off quickly.
What's up his butt?
You succeeded in defeating the shadows this month too. You expect that there will be fewer victims for a while, but you are too exhausted to think about it now. You decide to rest as soon as you get back to the door. After everyone left, on the roof of the building across from the hotel.
Faster than I expected. That was quite a show. They've been rather busy these last few months, including their frequent forays into the tower. Their fighting style is positively fascinating, and it seems they've gained new recruits, too. Well, Jin? Are they our enemy?
Why don't we ask our buddy? We'll be seeing him soon.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Considering that he shares our fate, it would be prudent to seek his opinion. We don't have much time left.
You overhear a conversation. It's almost summer break. Let's go somewhere for a vacation. Sounds cool to me. I want to go to the sea, the mountains, everywhere. But before that, we've got finals starting on Tuesday. I've forgotten about that. But that means a break after the exams, and summer vacation is just around the corner. Let's see here, finals will start next Tuesday. Jeez, we just had an exam. What a pain. Well, maybe pain wasn't the word I'm looking for. English phrases are pretty tricky. Now let's talk about comma splices. I'm sure you've heard all about them before, but to review. A comma splice is when two independent clauses are joined by a comma with no conjunction. Okay, Arnold. Here's a question for you. Dun dun dun. Which of these phrases is incorrect? Oh, okay, it's semicolon, colon, punctuation. I failed, it's over now. Whoa, I didn't think you'd get it. Good for you. That's a comma splice. Got it. If no one has any questions, let's move on. You gave the correct answer. Your charm has increased. Hey, Arnold-kun, perfect time. Will you come with me after school to help those kids train? Sure. Really, thanks. I can't help them alone. I think those kids really look up to you too. I'll be waiting. Yuko's asked for your help after school. She seems pretty insistent. prejudice for you. The kids are secretly training today too. Since you can only train here for a little while, you'll have to practice on your own if you want to win. Repeat that to me. I can win. I can win. Don't give in to fear. The kids went home after finishing their training. Those kids are going to challenge the 6th graders soon. The winner will get to use the playground. They asked me to write a formal challenge for them. I'm a little worried. Not just about the race, but also about my spelling. So what's your honest opinion? Age difference really matters when you're as young as they are. Do you think they can beat 6th graders? It's gonna be tough. Yeah, they are 6th graders after all. Yuka seems worried. Well, there's always someone who's bigger or stronger, but I believe in those kids. They'll be fine, right? After all, they learn from us. You feel a bond with Yuko. Your relationship is stronger now. It seems Yuko thinks of you as someone who'll stand by her through thick and thin. The relationship is becoming more intimate. I should have asked you to write the challenge. Mine doesn't sound very impressive. I'll be so embarrassed if those 6th graders laugh at it. You walked home with Yuko.
Oh, hey!
Sorry, I need to talk to Fuka. About what? Oh, there's something I have to clear up. Everyone must be tired after the mission. Please get a good night's rest. You overhear a conversation. The morning sunrise is so refreshing. The sunlight reflecting off the windows is beautiful. It's because the building wasn't built that long ago, so everything is still clean. You know, I heard from my parents there was an explosion here 10 years ago. They replaced the building after that, but there's more to it too. Around that time, a lot of students stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up the new building, to start with a clean slate. An explosion. Did someone screw up in a chem lab or something? That must have been a dangerous lecture. Let's talk about the Heian era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian Kyo was established. In 894, they abolished the imperial embassies to China. I might put this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Anyways, on to feudalism. Listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai. I choose you, Arnold. Let's see if you know. What law served as a foundation for the development of feudalism? The Konden Einen Shisaiho. Good, you remembered. It's got a very long name, doesn't it? This law was enacted because of the previous law, the Sansei Ishin no Hu. Didn't help. The farmers got lazy. Not that that's unusual for any era, but that's all for the Heian period. You gave the correct answer. Your charm has increased. Your cell phone is ringing. Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you of a change in Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey.
Welcome back.
With each full moon, the shadows are getting stronger. They are employing more dangerous attacks as well. So even though we have a lot of time until the next full moon, we have best use that time wisely.
I've never felt like so miserable.
Silence class is beginning. I plan on using the word magic in a very general sense, but today we'll talk about the single most magical place in time. Today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. There are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from books to folklore. We'll cover all of it, including the changes it's going through. As I mentioned last time, European magic has its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity though, it's been influenced by the influx of various cultures. Some well-known examples are Kabbalah, the study of the mystical aspect of Jewish texts; Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus the sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of medical researchers. The same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Are you all awake? You're not daydreaming, right? A little test to see if you were listening. Get it wrong and you'll get a scary guardian angel. Who should I choose? Alright, Arnold, I ask thee, what is the mystical study of Jewish texts? Kabbalah. Very good. The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly the famous grimoires. Grimoires are collections of wide range of magical texts, and you gave the correct answer. Your charm is increased.
I never felt like da-da-da-dum-down. I never felt like da-da-da-dum-down. Baby, stay with me. Da-da-da-dum-down. You gotta turn up. Da-da-da-dum-down. I never felt like da-da-da-dum-down. I never felt like da-da-da-dum-down. Baby, stay with me. Da-da-da-dum-down. You gotta turn up. Da-da-da-dum-down. I never felt like da-da-da-dum-down. I've never felt like so miserable. I never felt like thinking this will last forever. But listen with me. You gotta tell them you don't jump all over me. When stars smile and move, wonder how look in your eyes. Just dial in your number, fading to place that last two. Right in the how moon's reaching stars. If you hold me tight, feeling helpless so close. Will this last long? I've never felt like so miserable.
Sup, dude?
I better go study since exams are coming up. Hey, what's up? Exams are pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. Seriously, like I care. Here we go. Finally, we're up to Taira no Masakado, the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began from infighting among the Taira clan. The conflict escalated until the Imperial Court intervened. Masakado was pursued by the Imperial Court and had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado. Arnold, you don't look anything like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one. What title did Taira no Masakado claim for himself? Imperial Prince. Correct. This will be on the exam next week, so be prepared. Let's skip forward a little to the Kamakura era. At last, the samurai's presence begins to be felt in history. In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we're finally here. You gave the correct answer. Your charm has increased. You received a text message. It's from Akihiko. Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. He has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor as soon as everyone is back. Perfect.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like
The dormitory commander, Mitsuru, gave an accounting of the battle of the hotel to Ikutsuki.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Me?
Since I've joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now I need to know. I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, senpai? You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan. There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more than just a coincidence.
What do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka. There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant. But,
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you the whole story. The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies. But what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power for something extraordinary.
Like what?
He assembled a team of top scientists, and over several years he put together an impressive collection of shadows.
You what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. And in the process, the very nature of the world was altered.
Oh my. Do you mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour. By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places?
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then, those students who were hospitalized...
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess? You lied to us? You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join SEAS was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But...
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means? What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
Then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly! That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
Is that true?
There's evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins.
I see.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them.
Indeed.
And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
You must defeat the 12 shadows which started all this. In order to eradicate the Dark Hour and Tartarus, you must fight to protect the people. There are 6 left. Meanwhile, in the Tatsumi Port Island back alley.
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
Why are you here? If you came here to try and convince me, then forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Huh?
We've known each other for a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously there's something on your mind.
I do reminisce sometimes. But what's the point? Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit.
Yeah. To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is getting stronger. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. Like I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You haven't changed at all.
Meanwhile, in Fuka's room at the dormitory.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai? Oh, please come in.
Not only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have a special favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
But very little was made public.
That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? That's illegal.
I'll give you my ID and password. You'll be free from accountability. I want to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? After all, despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. Certainly you must be a little angry with me.
Not really. You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because all my relatives are doctors. That's why they're so tough on me. It's really hard for me to be at home. But here, I feel important, and I can help you and the others. So why should I be angry?
You're right, Yamagishi. We do need you. No one can take your place. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Meanwhile, in front of Tatsumi Port Island Station.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will be gone, huh? That's good. That's what we've been fighting for, so why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Seriously, but at least we're seniors now. We won't be wearing these stupid uniforms much longer.
Yeah, I've had enough of this. I just want to get accepted to college and start having some fun.
I know why. I'm the reason. I was like, fighting is my duty, but hell, it's all I'm good for. If it weren't for that, I'd be worthless. My duty. What a bunch of bullshit. I can't fight worth shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Meanwhile, in Yukari's room at the dormitory.
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship? Dad, this old letter of yours. I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last spring.
March 6th,
2000. To my family. Tomorrow, I bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It'll be stored in a time capsule and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon, and I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Dad.
Yukari, are you remembering to enjoy life? Are you still bright-eyed and hopeful like you are now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. Well, I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
No matter what happens, huh? I can't lose hope. For his sake. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Exams are coming up.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just with me. You gotta tell no human can all over me. When stars smile and move, wonder how look in your eyes. Just dial in your number, feeling too close that last two. Right in the heart, moon's reaching stars. If you hold me tight, feeling helpless, so close. Will this last long?
Hi, how was your day?
I've never felt like so miserable.
Your room. You sense someone's presence.
It's good to see you again. How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly. So, how's life as a Persona user?
Fulfilling.
Oh, that's good to hear. I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all goes back to an occurrence that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Hey, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago? A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape from his true self. Regardless, I will stay with you, because we're friends.
Felt a faint bond between you and Pharos.
Good night.
Pharos disappeared.